Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff labors into China Open round of 16 after battling Leylah Fernandez. Coco Gauff battles through the round of 16 at China Open against Leylah Fernandez. Coco Gauff, the young American tennis sensation, showcased her resilience and skill as she fought her way into the round of 16 at the China Open after a challenging match against Canadian player Leylah Fernandez. This encounter not only highlighted Gauff's determination, but also underscored the growing rivalry between two of the sport's promising talents. After ISI Toggle TOC 1. Coco Gauff battles through the round of 16 at China Open against Leylah Fernandez. 2. Overview of the match. 1. Match highlights. 2. Key statistics. 3. Coco Gauff, rising star in women's tennis. 1. Recent achievements. 2. Off-court impact. 4. Leylah Fernandez, a tough competitor. 1. Recent performances. 2. Individual style. 5. The growing rivalry. 1. Fan engagement. 6. What's next for Gauff? 1. Anticipating future matches. 2. The importance of mental toughness. 7. Conclusion. 8. Frequently asked questions FAQ. 1. When did Coco Gauff start playing tennis? 2. What are Coco Gauff's notable achievements? 3. How does Leylah Fernandez's playing style differ from Coco Gauff's? 4. What is the significance of the China Open for players? 5. What can we expect from the future matches between Gauff and Fernandez? 6. How has Coco Gauff's engagement in social issues influenced her career? Overview of the match. In a gripping contest held in Beijing, Gauff faced off against Fernandez in front of an enthusiastic crowd. The match proved to be a true test of both players' abilities, as they exchanged powerful shots and strategic plays. Gauff, known for her exceptional court coverage and aggressive baseline play, had to dig deep to overcome a determined Fernandez, who has made a name for herself with her fighting spirit and tactical acumen. Latest news. Match highlights. The match began with a fierce exchange of serves, with both players demonstrating their powerful forehands and swift footwork. Gauff took an early lead, showcasing her ability to control the pace of the game. However, Fernandez quickly responded, displaying her own remarkable skills and resilience. As the match progressed, the intensity heightened, with each player pushing the other to the limit. Gauff managed to secure crucial breaks, but Fernandez's ability to rally back kept the match competitive. The turning point came in the final set, where Gauff's experience and mental fortitude shone through, allowing her to clinch the victory. These statistics reflect the competitive nature of the match and highlight the strengths and weaknesses of both players throughout the encounter. Coco Gauff, rising star in women's tennis. At just 19 years old, Coco Gauff has become a household name in the world of tennis. Her journey began at a young age, and she quickly rose through the ranks, capturing attention with her remarkable talent and poise on the court. Gauff's style of play, characterized by aggressive baseline shots and tactical awareness, has earned her numerous accolades and a dedicated fan base. Recent achievements. Before her match against Fernandez, Gauff had already made significant strides in the tennis world. She recently reached the finals of the 2023 U.S. Open, solidifying her position among the top players. Additionally, Gauff has captured titles at various WTA events, further establishing her as a contender in women's tennis. Her performance at the China Open is yet another testament to her potential, as she seeks to continue her journey toward becoming a Grand Slam champion. Off-court impact. Beyond her on-court achievements, Gauff has also made headlines for her activism and engagement with social issues, particularly in the realm of racial equality and mental health awareness. She uses her platform to inspire young athletes and promote positive change, making her a role model for many. Leylah Fernandez, a tough competitor. Leylah Fernandez, also just 21 years old, is another rising star in women's tennis. Known for her exceptional shot-making and competitive spirit, she has proven to be a formidable opponent for many top-ranked players. Her recent performances, including a strong showing at various tournaments, have positioned her as a player to watch. Recent performances. Fernandez's impressive run at the 2022 U.S. Open, where she reached the finals, garnered significant attention. Her ability to perform under pressure and her fighting spirit make her a tough competitor, as seen in her match against Gauff. The chemistry between these two players suggests that their encounters will only become more exciting as they continue to develop. Individual style. Fernandez often employs a more strategic approach, focusing on point construction and placement rather than sheer power. Her left-handed play adds a unique angle to her shots, making her a challenging opponent for many right-handed players, including Gauff. The growing rivalry. The matches between Gauff and Fernandez are increasingly attracting attention, with both players displaying remarkable sportsmanship and skill. Their encounters are not just about winning. They reflect a mutual respect and camaraderie that is often seen in the sport. As they continue to develop their careers, fans eagerly anticipate their future meetings on the court. Fan engagement. The rivalry has also sparked interest among fans, with social media buzzing during and after their matches. Both players have a significant online presence, contributing to the growth of their fan bases and the sport's popularity. They often share insights into their training routines and personal lives, adding a layer of relatability that resonates with young fans. What's next for Gauff? After her hard-fought win over Fernandez, Gauff advances to the next round of the China Open, where she will face another challenging opponent. As the tournament progresses, she will look to build on her momentum and continue her quest for a title. With her sights set on success, Gauff remains focused on her training and preparation for the upcoming matches. Anticipating future matches. As Gauff moves forward in the tournament, the anticipation grows regarding potential matchups with other top players. The draw of the tournament presents opportunities for Gauff to face both seasoned veterans and fellow young stars, further testing her skills and mental resilience. The importance of mental toughness. One of the key takeaways from Gauff's performance against Fernandez is the importance of mental toughness in tennis. The sport demands not only physical skill, but also the ability to remain composed under pressure. Gauff's ability to stay focused, particularly during critical moments of the match, played a vital role in her victory. Conclusion. Coco Gauff's journey at the China Open is a reflection of her growth as a player and her determination to succeed at the highest level. Her battle against Leylah Fernandez serves as a reminder of the bright future of women's tennis, characterized by emerging talents who are ready to take the sport by storm. As Gauff continues her campaign in Beijing, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how she navigates the challenges ahead. Frequently asked questions, FAQ. 1. When did Coco Gauff start playing tennis? Coco Gauff began playing tennis at the age of 6. Her early training and dedication to the sport quickly led her to compete at higher levels. 2. What are Coco Gauff's notable achievements? Gauff has several notable achievements, including reaching the finals of the 2023 U.S. Open and winning multiple WTA titles. She is known for her impressive performances against top-ranked players. 3. How does Leylah Fernandez's playing style differ from Coco Gauff's? While both players are aggressive, Gauff tends to play more from the baseline with powerful ground strokes, whereas Fernandez is known for her strategic shot placement and ability to construct points. 4. What is the significance of the China Open for players? The China Open is a prestigious tournament that attracts top talent from around the world. Performing well here can boost players' rankings and provide valuable experience against high-caliber opponents. 5. What can we expect from the future matches between Gauff and Fernandez? As both players continue to develop their skills and gain experience, fans can expect their matches to become increasingly competitive and exciting. Their rivalry has the potential to shape the future of women's tennis. 6. How has Coco Gauff's engagement in social issues influenced her career? Gauff's involvement in social issues, particularly racial equality and mental health awareness, has resonated with many young athletes. Her platform allows her to inspire and influence positively, making her not only a sports icon, but also a role model in advocacy. Beijing, China. Under the sultry skies of a restless capital, where East meets West and tradition clashes with neon, a battle was carved not with swords but rackets, not with warriors but with young queens of the court. The National Tennis Center stood as a coliseum on this electric night, hosting not merely a match, but a reckoning. At just 19, Coco Gauff had already danced with destiny in New York, grasping her maiden Grand Slam title at the U.S. Open like it was always meant for her. But in Beijing, under unfamiliar lights and with the weight of expectation heavier than ever, she found herself not on a victory lap, but on trial again. And across the net stood Leylah Fernandez, 21, fierce and undeterred. A fellow prodigy of the same Gen Z uprising in tennis. She too had felt the sting of near glory, the taste of finals, the applause that fades too quickly. And tonight, she wasn't here to lose quietly. She had come to remind the world that fire doesn't forget how to burn. Chapter 1, Shadows Before the Storm. The match began with an eerie stillness, like the moment before a monsoon. Gauff, tall and powerful, her frame coiled like a spring, opened strong. Her serve cracked like a whip, fast, purposeful, unforgiving. Yet Fernandez, nimble and clever, returned with angles that defied geometry, slicing through Gauff's rhythm like a blade. The first few games were a dance of chess and chess masters, neither overreaching, both calculating. But soon, Fernandez found the first crack. She broke Gauff's serve mid-set, capitalizing on a few loose errors that floated long and wide. The crowd, split in allegiance, leaned forward. "Coco needs to adjust," whispered a fan in Mandarin behind me. But adjustments don't come easy when you're staring down a peer who reads you like a diary. Fernandez was in a groove, and Gauff's footwork, usually her anchor, seemed to beat too slow. The first set slipped away like sand through fingers. 6-4, Fernandez. Chapter 2, Between the Lines. In the changeover, Gauff sat like a statue, racket on her lap, eyes unfocused. She wasn't just thinking about tactics, she was fighting ghosts. The kind that creep in after a big win, whispering, "Maybe you peaked." But champions don't listen to ghosts. They silence them. When the second set began, it wasn't fire that returned, it was ice. Coco didn't go for spectacular shots. She went for precision. She didn't aim to overpower Fernandez. She aimed to outlast her. Every rally became a dialogue in endurance, and Coco started writing a new chapter, 1 point at a time. Her forehand, once wild, began to land with unerring consistency. Her backhand down the line, the shot that had deserted her in the first set, reappeared like an old friend. Most importantly, her serve clicked back into gear. She held, then broke, then held again. Each game stitched confidence back into her bones. By the time she took the second set 6-3, she wasn't just surviving, she was imposing. Chapter 3, Heartbreak Tennis. The third set was not tennis. It was war. The rallies extended into marathons. 1 point lasted 22 shots, leaving both players gasping, their shoes squeaking across the court like tires on wet pavement. Gauff saved 2 breakpoints in the fifth game with aces that kissed the lines like divine intervention. But Fernandez refused to vanish. She broke back with a stunning lob after drawing Gauff to the net, eliciting gasps from the crowd. Each point was a seesaw, each serve a dare. The tension was so thick, you could bottle it. At 4-4, with the match teetering, Gauff dug into something primal. On break point, she chased down a drop shot, slid into a forehand, and lobbed it with the grace of a poet and the rage of a fighter. The ball soared over Fernandez, landed clean. The crowd erupted. From there, it was inevitable. Gauff served for the match at 5-4, and though Fernandez threw everything, slices, topspin, screams, it wasn't enough. Gauff closed it with an ace out wide. 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. Chapter 4, After the Battle. They met at the net with the kind of exhausted embrace only warriors understand. No animosity, just respect, born not from politeness, but from shared pain and glory. In the press conference, Gauff was subdued. "She pushed me," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. "Leylah is incredible. I had to find another gear tonight." And she had. In a tournament stacked with stars, where the likes of Swiatek, Sabalenka, and Rybakina loomed, Coco Gauff proved something more vital than talent, resilience. In a match where she was outplayed for stretches, she never unraveled. She recalibrated. She endured. And sometimes, that's how champions are made. Not through dominance, but through deliverance. Epilogue: The Rising. There's something poetic about this rivalry between Gauff and Fernandez. They're mirrors of a new generation, fierce, fearless, and unwilling to be defined by past glories or failures. Their matches aren't just tennis, they're stories, carved in sweat. Coco's march into the round of 16 wasn't smooth. It wasn't pretty, but it was real. And sometimes, that's all that matters.